go. I think I might have got my days wrong, so I think I have to do 248. 248. I just went on Instagram and I told them something else. I told them fake news. What's up, guys? How you doing? How you doing? How's everybody doing? Yeah, my stand is a little weird right now. Let's see. Woo. How's it going? What's going on, guys? What's up, YouTube? I don't mean just what's up, YouTube. I mean, what's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? What's up, doctor? What's up, doc? What's up, VO? What's up, man? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, we just did push-ups not too long ago. Guys, this is like a 24/7 type of thing. "24/7. That's pretty funny, right? What's up, YouTube? No, really, literally, the guy with the name YouTube. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I like that type of stuff, guys. I find humor in a lot of things. I like the little moments. You know what I'm saying? Guys, you gotta appreciate the ride, man. You gotta appreciate the ride. You have to. And I'll tell you why. I learned this through business, because when I first started in business, I went through building one company. I was the chief of staff at this one company, and I took things way too seriously. I was so focused on building that I never really enjoyed the ride. And I try to learn from that mistake. It's you can do hard things and you can appreciate the experience as well. One example is you could have the hardest day preparing for a board meeting, but is it okay to take 5 minutes and do something fun with your team as you're heads down and in the trenches? Of course, enjoy those moments. You know what I'm saying? All right, what's up? Hey, Nike's a regular now. He's gonna be a regular. He's gonna try to build up to be a regular. Yeah, guys, we got some pretty devoted people, and I think the people that get very kind of into it are the people who actually start going to do things because they start learning something about themselves. Never throw away nuts and bolts. You don't know where they come from. Nastya, send me a picture. Send me a picture in the DMs. Maybe I'll remember you. I don't know. It's possible. Possible. Anything's possible, guys. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Ducky McDuckster. What else? I carry everything in this little bag here. Well, all I gotta say is, I know you had a good time. I know I treated you with respect, and thank you for commenting. Thank you for saying hello. That's all I gotta say to this person. How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody doing? Oh, for me, it's a Friday morning, 7:51 in the morning. It's been hot in LA. It's been hot in Los Angeles. So I figured I'd come out here a little bit early and get the burpees in before it gets too hot. And this is a really good place. It's a little bit overcast. I think it's perfect. What do I mean by overcast? It's when the cloud coverage is up. Yes, I know I've lost my voice. Yes. But I'm literally outdoors screaming at you guys every single day. All right, I put this camera up because I record all my burpees. I want to make sure I have the receipts. You know what I'm saying? because sometimes apparently the live streams are not enough of a receipt for some people, and a few people out there that are trying to discredit me, and it's like, I don't know what to tell you, especially on the push-up front. There's a bunch of people out there that are trying to discredit me. They're like, oh, Rich isn't really doing this. No, I'm literally the best endurance push-up athlete in the world, and I got my receipts. This is why we keep receipts, guys. This is why. This is why we keep receipts. Yeah, guys. So I'm curious. The weekend is coming up. Guys. What hard thing are you guys going to do this weekend? I want to know. What hard thing you guys are doing this weekend. Okay, guys, so if you're new to my channel, basically I do 2 streams every day. One is I do a burpee live stream. I took on a 365-day challenge where I do burpees every day. And how many burpees? Well, it just goes up one plus 1 every single day. So January 1st, I did 1. January 2nd, I did 2. January 3rd, I did 3. Fast forward to today. Today is day 248 of the year, so I have to do 248 burpees. So that's what's up. That's what's going on with the burpee. That's what we're doing right now. And then I do a push-up challenge where I do 1 set unbroken every single day. The reps go up by 5. So yesterday I did 1 set, no dropping, of 1,235. So that means today I have to do 1 set, 1,240. This is the hardest push-up challenge in the world. And I am the best endurance push-up athlete in the world. So thank you guys for subbing. Guys, if you haven't done so, double tap that screen. Show me some love. Double tap that screen, like and subscribe. And of course, you guys come on over to do hard things and start doing hard things yourself, guys. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get started with my burpees. So how does this work today? I do a set of 20 burpees at a time, 20. And I'm gonna do, 12 sets? So you guys can join me and do burpees while I do burpees. And then every 20 I come back here, I click this just to keep track of my sets. And then we hang out, we do a Q&A. So anything you guys wanna talk about, any questions that you have about whatever, fitness, nutrition, mindset. Mindset is my thing. Mindset, daily discipline, building up momentum in your life. That's one thing that I excel at, and that's one thing that I help people with. So there you go. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I have this. But Rich, I've come into the chat. I've added 0 value, and I'm asking for a shout out. But Rich. No, I know. No spammy, okay? You see, Mr. YouTube here says, consistency is key. Yes. And what I'm trying to show you is I'm not just trying to tell you consistency is key. I'm trying to show you that consistency is key. Right on, right on. Bob, you're the world record holder for most pull-ups in an 8-hour. You inspire me to do push-ups myself. Dave McCarthy, is that true? Is that true, guys? Is he lying to me? Is he lying to me? Because it used to be Enrique Zapata. Enrique Zapata used to have the world record for most pull-ups in an 8-hour period and a 12-hour period. Hey, what's up, Mont? What's up, brother? What's going on, bro? Yo, guys. What's up, guys? Mont. Guys, you guys got to follow Mont. Mont does some pretty cool calisthenic stuff. He's also my 14-year-old moderator from TikTok. No, I'm just kidding. I think he's 19, actually. Wait. Yo, hold on. Bob. Yo, Bob, I don't know if you're lying to me or not, but Bob, if you're not lying to me, I got to tell you, I'm doing an event with Enrique Zapata October 25th. He's currently training to do the record for most pull-ups in a 24-hour period. And as you know, that's held by a Korean guy who's done more than 11,000 pull-ups, 11,700 or so, 700 something, 705, I forget exactly. But Enrique Zapata is currently training for that. So I'm trying to help him out. We're going to do this live stream, this 24-hour live stream. That's called the World Endurance Day. And what we're going to do on the push-up side, yo, Bob. So what we're going to do is for 24-hour period, the push-up side of the house is going to do 24 hours of unbroken push-ups. Unbroken push-ups. So that means that I'm going to kick us off by doing push-ups for 1 hour before I drop. Someone like MX or someone like Mont is going to start doing push-ups. So I'm doing push-ups. Before I drop, they're going to start doing push-ups. And then I can go take a rest. And so it's like a relay team running around a lap, right? So we're going to basically do that with push-ups. And we're going to set a record for 24 hours of unbroken push-ups by a team. So we're also going to get people on camera doing pull-ups with Enrique, who's going to be doing pull-ups for 24 hours. So Bob, if you're actually the guy, if you're actually him, you should join us. You should join us on camera for sure. Yeah, it's going to be on Instagram. It's going to be an Instagram Live because that makes it very easy for people to pop in, pop out. We can have 4 people on camera at a time. So I'm going to be on one of the corners. Enrique's going to be on the other one. We're going to have my critical chain of push-up people like MX, Mont, who are going to be cycling through the push-up side. And then we have a 4th window. And we're actually going to have people like the Korean guy who currently has a record. He's going to pop in. We have some celebrities. They're going to pop in. But that fourth window is basically for anyone who wants to come at any time in the 24-hour period. But it's going to be on October 25th. But if you do want to be part of the critical push-up team that's over here, you got to send me a message on Instagram, or if you want to get scheduled in, if you Bob, if you're actually the world record holder for 8 hour for the VIPs, you send me a message on Instagram, and I'll work with you guys to schedule you guys in for this box over here. We're gonna have some celebrities join us over here. We're gonna have people, impressive people. Like if Bob is for real, send me a DM, and we're gonna schedule you in here according to your schedule. But yeah, it'd be great to have you. Absolutely. All right, guys. So I'm doing burpees 20 at a time. You guys can join me in doing the burpees, or you guys can just hang out, either or. This whole channel is about you guys being the best version of yourselves. This is all about you guys. So I'm here for you guys. Ian is here for you guys. Literally, guys. Enrique and I talk about this all the time, but our mission is to level up humanity. That's it. Fundamentally, that's what I'm about. Everything I do it with that lens. Yo, I just got a message from ML. From ML. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I gotta put my phone on focus. I'm getting too many messages right now. Ooh. Tico, you're asking about the, yeah, so it's a virtual event, guys. It's a virtual event, so it's going to be purely virtual. I think I'm going to have some people over at my house, but no, it's 100% virtual, because I basically have to stay awake for a 24-hour period. What is PT saying? He missed some stuff. Yo, what's up, dude? What's up? Yo, guys, just so you know, PT is gonna recreate my 2-minute push-up. He's gonna stitch. So guys, if you don't know what stitching is, it's basically a way of saying like, oh, I'm gonna put Rich's clip first to show you what he did. Right, he does a slow push-up. And then I'm gonna show you mine. That's what people mean when they say, that's what people mean when they say stitch. They say like, yeah, look at this little clip. My stitch, I'm gonna stitch my stuff together on top of his. Woo. So I need to sleep. Cool. You do you. You do whatever you're doing, bro. I'm sure you're doing amazing, bro. I'm sure Luke is doing way better than me. I mean, I am the best endurance push-up athlete in the world. So Luke must be doing better than me. Yeah, Luke must be doing way better than me. So Luke, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I would suggest that if somebody's doing better than you, you ask a lot of questions. Instead of saying, Rich, you need to sleep, be like, yo, Rich, I noticed that you just streamed like 6 hours ago. What's going on? Like, what does your sleep look like? And then I'm gonna tell you how many hours I slept. And then you're gonna say, well, Rich, I've heard that you gotta sleep more. Can you tell me why you're doing what you're doing? But Rich. See, these are good conversations to have. I don't like the I don't like the people that come from above and say, you need to do this, you need to do that. You're irreverent. I don't think you meant to type in irreverent. Or maybe you did. I actually don't know what irreverent means. Guys, can someone look up the definition of irreverent? I think he might have wanted to say irrelevant, but I think the irreverent is actually a word. It means disrespectful? Okay, got it. I learned something. Irreverent. All right, guys, next set of burpees. Ooh. We're barely at 60, guys. We're 25% done. Ooh. Yeah, it's nice today. It's been really hot. It's been really hot these last few days. This is perfect. It probably feels like 65 degrees. I don't know what that is in terms of Celsius, but it feels like 65 degrees. It feels pretty nice. Yeah, this is gorgeous. It doesn't get any better than this. Yo, Ian is saying, great medical terms, quote, sleep to rest your muscles and end quote. Trustworthy doctor right there. What's up, Thailand? Sawadee Cup, Thailand. Nah, basic. Yesterday, I came back from San Diego. I came back from vacation, and it was like 95 degrees. It was 95 degrees in Los Angeles, which is pretty hot. pretty hot for Los Angeles because we're like coastal, we're like near the beach type of deal. Yeah, but it was like 95. It tends to be mostly cool here. And then also here, we have these mountains. We have these kind of like this mountainous region around Los Angeles. So it kind of keeps the cloud coverage very nice. It kind of like, you know, like when the ocean comes in, the clouds from the ocean come in, the clouds kind of stay. We get overcast weather a lot here, which is very nice in the mornings. What is Nicole talking about here? Yeah, we don't really get a lot of humidity. I used to live in Texas. I know exactly what you're talking about. Guys, like in Texas, you might be like sitting on your desk doing homework or whatever. I have vivid memories about this. On your desk doing homework, but the humidity is so high that the papers stick to your arms. Like that's how high the humidity gets in Texas. It's crazy, man. Oh yeah, Marissa. So you guys are on religious channels where everybody's a mod, everybody's in blue? That's funny. Luke, you're good. You're good. You're good. They were calling you Asian because you said a word that I didn't know. That he was saying that irreverent sounds like he's saying that irreverent sounds like irrelevant, but said by someone else. That's what he was saying. He was making a joke. Chill, bro. Chill, Luke. You're good, Luke. Luke is good, guys. Luke is good. I honestly, I didn't even know the word. That's why I really asked. Guys, if I don't know something, I'll let you guys know I don't know. I don't have any pride in that. Like, this is the way that you get better. This is the way you learn. You got to be honest. If you don't know how to do something or you don't know a word, as embarrassing as it is not to know the word irreverent. And Luke's actually Chinese. Oh, that's too funny, guys. That's too funny. He's like, no, I'm actually Chinese. He's like, no, we're good, guys. We're good. We're good. No need to apologize. I'm actually Asian. That's pretty funny, dude. Oh. No, guys, one thing that I did learn, guys, because I'll be honest, like once I graduated college, I went into the workplace, acting like I knew everything. I mean, I was valedictorian in my high school, which means I was the #1 graduate from my high school. I went to MIT, which is the best engineering school in the world. So coming out of that, I had a lot of ego. I felt the need to know everything and show everybody that I knew everything. And I'll tell you, that actually limited my growth in very big ways, because if you know everything or you think you know everything, there's no opportunity to grow. There's no opportunity to learn. So one of the hard lessons that I had in my 20s is to take a more curious mindset. And like, if you don't know something, you don't know something. If you're in a meeting, and because I've been in meetings now where there's these big words or these hard concepts that are floating around, and no one wants to raise their hand and no one wants to ask the question because everybody thinks like, oh, I'm gonna look dumb. And then I ask the question, I'm like, hey guys, what is irreverent? And everybody goes, oh my God, I didn't know either. And then you quickly find that no one actually knew what people were talking about. So I think it's good. I think it's good to I think it's good to keep an open mind, to have a growth mindset. And that's funny. Marissa has a joke here. Says, "Damn, Rich has a killer education background. Show him proper reverence." And guys, like especially if you have like a good pedigree. Like I went to MIT. I also went to Yale University for a graduate program. So especially if you have like a nice resume, it becomes harder and harder to ask questions because people go, "Wait, I thought you went to MIT. I thought you went to business school at Yale. Shouldn't you know what irreverence means?" And I'm like, "Yeah, maybe, but I don't." So if I don't, then why should I pretend I know something that I don't know? You know, anyway, that's one of the big lessons, guys, that I've learned. All right, 60 burpees so far. Next set of 20. Guys, dude, I think I might have not clicked. It's okay, we're at 60. I didn't click, my problem. Okay, hold on. Ooh. I'm pretty sure I forgot to click, but like I said, if I don't click, hopefully I don't make that mistake again. What's up, Eric? Guys, this is the only way you learn. You make a mistake, you gotta punish yourself. If I didn't click, it's my fault. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, what's up, Chief? Hey, what's up, pal? Hey, what's up, sport? Hey, what's up, pal? Hey, what's up, boss? Guys, I think it's like universally understood. Hey, little guy. Hey, pal. And then they pat you in the back. Hard pat in the back. Oh no, hey Marissa, I got this other camera. We're gonna find out at the end of this stream. I'm gonna replay it in front of you guys, and we're gonna find out whether I did extra. Exactly, the guy who kicked me off the pier said the same words. Exactly, guys. I've been in corporate America. These are. It's a mindset thing. When people tell you this stuff, it usually has to do with a power dynamic. Usually, most of the time. What's up, Chief? Bam. What's up, pal? Bam. Hey, bud, you can't do that here. Yo, have you guys ever seen The Matrix? If you haven't seen The Matrix, guys, if you haven't seen The Matrix, I highly encourage you to watch it. It's not a sci-fi, like, guys, it's rooted in like commentary, like the world that you're living in is described very, very well by this movie. I know it's a slightly older movie, but but it's a great movie, guys. It's I'm not gonna ruin it for those of you who haven't seen it, but if you haven't seen it, like, shame on you, like, literally shame on you, number one. But this guy Slayer is so programmed. He's so deep in the matrix. Like, even though he's trying to change, the words, every single time he comes back, he goes back to his programmed behavior. And he tells me he wants to change. He says it. And every time he feels bad, we feel bad for him. And then he leaves. And then he comes back and he acts exactly the same way. Like, he's so deep in his programming that he can't shake his programming. It's crazy. He's like, no, I'm gonna try to do better. And then he comes back and he acts the same way. He literally comes back the same way. Ian, yes, the Pier guy got butthurt because I said out of his hair. But if you actually watch it more carefully, as I'm saying these words, I feel bad. I say, let me get out of your hair. And I try to take those words back and I try to change it to say head. And it sounds really weird. But yeah, I started saying, hey, I'll be out of your hair. And then I saw that he was bald and I'm like, out of your head. And I tried to make it a head. But yeah, he got pissed off because of that. He got pissed off because he took it very personally that I said hair. And he tried to flex. And he actually has a big position on that pier, by the way. He has the highest position on that pier. So he felt like he had to flex on me by saying that he was gonna call the cops. And now, guys, the meme accounts, all the meme accounts are sharing that video. Pubicity, they reached out. Memes they reshared it on Facebook. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So this guy that should be looking out for the interest of the pier, he did everything against the interest of the pier. It's crazy. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy.
When you have a tripod in the park with a video going in the park,
yeah,
it's like, what are you doing in the park?
What do you mean?
Well, in the park, and there's a tripod and
Yeah.
a camera, and then you're speaking to the...
Yeah, I'm speaking to my audience, worldwide audience of people that are trying to get better.
you didn't have my permission to expose me.
You're in public, ma'am. You're in public, but it's okay. We don't have to do this. It's okay. Well, I'll respect your space. You respect my space.
You didn't respect my space because you turned your camera...
Well, you're in public, ma'am. You're in public, but it's okay. We'll just let it go. We'll move on with our lives. I'll continue to.
What's your topic?
Oh, we do self-improvement, being the best version of yourself. We're trying to level up humanity. That's the core mission of this channel. It's called Do Hard Things 365, where we do hard things every single day. We got people across the world, men, women, 11-year-old girls that are doing push-ups with us. It's a good thing that we got going on here.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you're an exercise topic?
Yeah, it's exercise. It's more mindset. It's about showing up for yourself every single day, being the best version of yourself.
Oh.
That's what we're about.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure glad I fact checked.
Oh, no, thank you for checking, and thank you for saying that, actually. Because a lot of people assume that I'm just a meathead trying to make cool videos. Now we're trying to make people better. That's what we're trying to do. Yeah. No, thank you. Can I get you on camera saying, like, yeah, can we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. All right, guys. So she assumed a certain things about me, and I appreciate her saying that we're doing good in this world. So appreciate you. What's your name, by the way?
Saint Nisha from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
There you go. You said that worldwide. There you go. Here, we'll take a little shot of that.
Okay.
But then I got to get back to you get 20 seconds to say whatever you want, and then I got to get back to this thing.
Be sure to read the Holy Scriptures and prepare to meet Jesus Christ in the future.
All right. There you go, guys. All right. Really appreciate her saying what she did, guys, especially because people make assumptions sometimes about us, and she turned it around. So thank you so much for saying that. All right. All right, guys, we're getting back to the burpees. I'll catch up with the chat a little bit. We're doing a next set of 20 burpees. Let's go, guys. Let's do it. If you're joining me, do the next set. All right. All right, first of all, click. We're at 100, guys. Woo. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool, right, guys? Let me catch up on the chat here. Yeah. I think we did good, right? I think we did good with that, right? I think we handled that pretty well. Yeah, I'm just catching up with the chat. Oh, there you go. I'm all caught up. Yeah, I mean, look, I think it was a win-win-win. I think it was a win-win-win, right? We diffused the situation. She got to say what she wanted to say for 20 seconds on camera, and everybody wins. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Yeah, I'm in a public space, guys. I'm in a public park. So. But yeah, so it was a win-win-win, guys, in my opinion. So yeah, guys, I'm not out here to make people look bad, guys. I'm not. I'm here, guys, literally when I say level up humanity, this is what I mean, guys. It's not about being a jerk to people. Like, you don't need to be a jerk. I could have been super defensive. I could have gotten a cool, like, viral clip. That's not what I'm trying to do, guys. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to get viral clips. I'm not, like, no, like, we're trying to do something here, guys. But now that I think about it, maybe I should make that clip, right? No, I'm just messing. I'm not gonna do that. Now, if a young kid challenges me to do push-ups, after I tell him I can do a lot of push-ups. So if a young man asks me, "Hey, Rich, how many push-ups can you do?" And I tell him 4,000, and then the guy tries to challenge me one-on-one. You know what? Then I'm okay. Then I'm okay making a video about it. See ya, MX. See ya, brother. Have a good day, bro. Get that medical degree, brother. Hey, what's up? You want to do some burpees? Come do some burpees. Come do 2 burpees. All right, have a good one. Let's go, guys. All right, next set. 120. Woo. I think Marissa's an English major. I think Marissa might have gone to Yale. She says, that guy was nice and reverent, refreshing. I think she's working on a haiku. That guy was nice. No, it's not a haiku. Yes. Hold on. Should we have a haiku? Should we have a haiku challenge here? Should we have a haiku contest here? Wait, do people even know what a haiku is? 575? Yes, I'm doing my push-ups a little bit later. I do my push-ups every single day. I do my burpees every single day. Marissa has a plethora and no, that's too many. That's too many. Use ChatGPT to create a haiku fail. Use ChatGPT to write a haiku for you. Do hard things every day. Hey! There you go, guys. Real-time haiku. No ChatGPT needed. Oh, man. That was good, right? No. It's syllables. 575 syllables. Chat GPT. So use Chat GPT. That's 5 syllables right there. That's my first line. Use Chat GPT to impress this YouTube chat. Hey, that's 5-7. That's 5-7, guys. Use ChatGPT to impress this YouTube chat. Those are my first 2 lines. Use ChatGPT to impress this YouTube chat. Give me a shout out. Boom. Boom. Dude, that was good. That was good. Dude, I would have given me a shout out for that. Oh, shoot. Ian. The thing you're always hashtagging, that has 5 syllables. The thing you always say has 5 syllables. Big rich energy. Big rich energy. Big rich energy. All right, guys, next set of burpees. 120 so far. Guys, if you're joining me on the stream, guys, so if you're brand new to my stream, I do 2 streams a day. One of them is a daily burpee challenge where I do 1 additional burpee every day of the year. Today's day number 248. Yes, I've been doing this since Beat Up Buffalo. I've been doing this since January 1st. I add 1 rep every single time. No, I wasn't live streaming on January 1st, but I have recorded everything. Wouldn't that be a really sad live stream where I just do 1 burpee? So no, I started live streaming maybe like 3 months ago, but I've recorded every single one. I've posted time-lapse videos of all my burpees, and so far I've done more than 30,000 burpees this year because of this challenge. So that's one of the live streams I do. That's what this is right here. And then number 2, I do a daily push-up challenge. That one is hard. That is hard. So do hard things. That is the hardest thing. It is the hardest push-up challenge in the world. I do 1 set unbroken every single day. The stream usually lasts like 2 hours, but I do 1 set of unbroken push-ups. So I'm in a plank position the entire time. And every day goes up by 5. So yesterday I did 1,235. So today I'm doing 1,240. And that live stream has been scheduled. Come on. No. Come on. Do some burpees, brother. Yeah, we got a volunteer here. We got a volunteer right here. Woo! We're gonna do doggy burpees. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
You wanna join the burpee live stream?
No, man. I just got over pulling my back last week.
really?
So, yeah. Get out of here, bro. Come here.
What's up?
He loves you,
What's up?
man.
Come on. Up here. Come on. Up.
Yeah. Man.
Guys. This man right here. This man, he was my sparring partner. What are you, like triple black belt now or what?
First degree black belt in Krav Maga.
He's a 1st degree black belt Krav Maga. I used to roll with this guy. I used to roll with this tank right here. This tank right here.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy's a badass, guys. Do not mess with him. If you see him on the street, you cross. You cross. This is the guy you don't want to mess with. But he's also graphic design, right? Like you're.
I work in motion capture, so I work in tech,
Yeah.
game development.
He does game development, so he does a lot of the like when you film people with the balls and then you kind of make them animations. This is the guy behind a lot of games. Can we talk which games? We can't talk about the games, but a lot of the stuff, guys. A lot of the stuff you guys have probably played. Anyway, thanks, bro. Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you too, man. Good seeing you, man.
Yeah, likewise.
All
All right, see you later. Woo! See you later. Good girl.
There you go. Come on. We'll start shooting.
All right, see ya. Hey, and by the way, the chat is saying that if you can get me into GTA 6 as the push-up guy, they would love you. Woo! Let's go. No, guys. So Krav Maga has a place in anything, right? So Krav Maga, guys, yeah, some people talk shit about it, but like, to be honest, Krav Maga serves a purpose. It's highly focused on self-defense. So you don't do Krav Maga to go train to do an MMA fight, right? Like, it'll be helpful, but that's not it. You don't train Krav Maga to go do 12 rounds of boxing. That's just a little bit different. Krav Maga is especially for you to be able to defend yourself, get out of a bad situation. So it's a combination of striking, boxing, kickboxing, BJJ, and then weapons training. So it's kind of like a combination of all those things. So in Krav Maga, you're training for the next 15 seconds because that is when the majority of disasters happen. You think fights last 12 rounds? No, on the street, it's over. It's over in 15 seconds. That's it. A knife is gonna come out, someone's gonna die, someone's gonna knock you out, you're gonna hit your head on the ground. So literally with Krav Maga, it's training yourself to be able to defend yourself or get out of a bad situation in the next 15 seconds. That's all. That's what it's hyper focused on. And at the end of the day, they teach you in Krav Maga, if somebody pulls out a knife, somebody pulls out a gun, it's like, hey, take all this stuff. Like, none of this means anything. Like, my life is way more important. And when you start doing things like training Krav Maga, you do weapons training. And what you realize very, very quickly, guys, is that you do all these simulations with knives. So you get in these like sparring sessions with knives. These knives, they go from plastic to having like permanent marker like Sharpies to being like electroshocking to actually using real knives. And so when you do these simulations with the ink and people wear white shirts, you quickly realize that it's very hard to get into an altercation with someone with a knife because you end up sliced all over, whether you realize it or not. And guess what? Slice here, artery, you're dead in 3 minutes, like literally. So if anybody ever pulls up a knife, do not have a sense of false confidence. If you can run and get out of there, if you can give people your stuff, like I think a lot of people have a very false sense of what they can do against a knife or a gun. So anyway, Krav Maga does serve a purpose. Highly recommend people check it out. I think it's always good to have some level of training. All right, enough of that. Burpees. Burpee time. Woo. Hold on. Click. 140. Yeah, I mean, like the reality is, if you can avoid a situation, that's the best thing you could do. Never let ego get in the way. Oh, by the way, never let anybody come within this space. If I'm this close to you, that's not good. If I'm this close to you, at least put your hands up in a very non-threatening way. Do not be like this. Do not be tough guy. Do not put your chin up. That's the worst thing that you can do. At minimum, go like, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like this, because at least you have something in between his fists, his legs, something. And you could do it in a very non-threatening way. You don't have to like square up, be like, yo, no. Literally, you just go like, whoa, 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 whoa. And just by having your hands right here, if the guy throws a punch or something, you can already be like this, right? You can already be like this. And in boxing, this is all you do. This is your defense. Hands up by your face. Don't chicken wing. You gotta keep your elbows tucked in. You're just like, whoa, whoa. Trust me, that will save you a lot. And always diffuse. Like one of the common techniques is just like, yo, whoa, whoa, hey bro, chill. And make a little space. And some of the best defense is like, what you say about me? Or, yeah, like if somebody says like, what you looking at? You go, oh bro, I was looking at your shirt. That's a cool shirt. Where'd you get that shirt? There you go, bro. That's jujitsu right there. That's verbal jujitsu. It's like, what are you looking at? Oh bro, no, I was just looking at your shirt, bro. I've never seen a shirt like that. Where'd you get it? And then now you're paying him a compliment. Hopefully you're diffusing the situation. And for someone to fight you after that, the guy must really be looking for a fight. You know what I'm saying? If women have to fight, what's the first thing you go for? Yeah, in Krav Maga, they teach women that, yeah, you should absolutely kick a guy in the groin. The ear is actually a very painful part if you pull on the ear. For women, like, yeah, like, the eyes, the ears. But anyway, do not take advice from a random YouTuber. Like, go to your local gym, go get some like official like training from somebody, because it's one thing to tell you, and the other thing is to actually do it. Like, you learn by actually doing. Guys, I feel like I missed a lot of chat while our black belt friend was here. Guys, if you haven't done so, double tap that screen, guys. Double tap that screen. Dude, why is MM so obsessed about my finances? Why is MMM? How much do I earn in a month, bro? Have you even said hello to me? Have you ever even said hello to me? You just come in and like, how much you make? How much you make, bro? It's like, hey, Rich, how you doing? Hey, how's it going? Hey, big fan. Hey, he's the IRS. It's like, hey, Rich, hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up? How you doing, man? What's up, D-Bird? Wait, no, you're not D-Bird. You're not D-Bird. You're not D-Bird. You're not D-Bird. Were you inspired by the bird? No, the bird is too busy. Too busy. He would never want a mod for me. He's just a busy guy. And if you are the bird, send me a DM. We're connected on Instagram. Nah, man, D-Bird is doing his thing. He's doing great, man. I'm a big fan of him. You know, I pop into his live streams. I pop into his live streams here and there. He's got a lot of experience. He knows what he's talking about. He's got a lot of life experience. He gets after it every single day. So people like that, I have nothing but respect for. I'll probably do a collaboration with him at some point. I think it makes a lot of sense. But he's doing his thing, and the world is a better place because of it. You know, I might actually clip this out and send it to him. Yo, Cookie got a name change, guys. Cookie got a name change. Yeah, but Daddy Eduardo's got it right. If you got to ask for the mod, it's probably not a good fit. It's your alt account. What is this? What is this? Timu D-Bird? D-Bird Timu? We have one definite data point on a mod request, sir. Huh, I wonder who that could be. Huh, I wonder how that situation turned out. Huh. Woo. Sun came out, guys. Woo. Under 60. Only 80-ish to go. Only about 80 to go. Yeah, but we actually have a pretty decent pace today. Again, I live stream for a few reasons, right? Number one is I want you guys to see me do this in front of your eyes. Super important to me that you guys actually see that I'm putting in the work every single day. That's number one. Number two, it's I think having this type of dynamic, having this type of interaction, I think is super important because you guys get to pick my brain. We kind of build community of people just hanging out for an hour a day. By the way, it's not a requirement, guys. It's not a requirement that you have to show up. Trust me, I'm not gonna get hurt. People have their lives to live. People got stuff going on. But hey, if you can tune in, do some push-ups, do some burpees, that'd be super cool. That'd be super great. That way you get in the habit of at least doing a little something every single day. And we like to have a good time here too. So it's not just about the push-ups. It's not about just witnessing and saying like, oh shoot, this guy's getting after it. But it's also about knowledge sharing, right? I'm trying to give you my entire brain. I'm trying to do a download. I'm literally trying to do an entire download. If there was a button that I could click to download this brain into every single one of your heads, I would do it in a heartbeat. But this is the only way that we can do it, right? So, and again, it's not just about me. Some of you guys are badasses too. Some of you guys are trying to share your progress, and that's cool. Like, that's literally what we're doing here, guys. So for the regulars that keep on showing up, yeah, man, like keep on putting your updates, keep on putting your progress. Not Baby Goggins. No, Baby Goggins is the girl who joined me last night. She can do a 94-minute plank. She can do 264 unbroken push-ups. She's the girl I call Baby Goggins. She's a badass. She is a badass. And she gifted us a duck yesterday. A duck that was in a Morpheus costume holding a red pill and a blue pill. I call him Dorpheus. Duckius Maximus. No, but he's dressed like Morpheus. So that's why. Hey, there you go. Basic Beach is giving us a testimonial. That's awesome, bro. Look, that's a choice too, right? That's a choice. It's like you could tune into the streams and do nothing, or you could tune into the streams and get motivated. And look, oh, get out of here, Basic. Get out of here, bro. Really? Hold on. This can't be real. This can't be real. Get out of here. Hold on. I'm trying to scroll back up, dude. You've gone from 174 to 138 in 6 months. Get out of here. Dude, that is cool. Dude, that's awesome, bro. Woo! Dude, that's so awesome. That is super cool. That's what's up, man. All right, next set of burpees, guys. I am at 160. That's awesome, Basic. Yo, Basic, if you want me to share your story, put a story on Instagram, tag me. I'm happy to share your story. I'm happy to give attention to people who are getting after it, because I think the world, like sometimes my profile on Instagram, I got about 159,000 followers on Instagram, but sometimes I feel like some people find it intimidating. Some people get intimidated by what we're doing. And I feel like when other people share their stories and they go, oh wait, other people that are not rich are doing it too. Like, I'm happy to share your story, brother. Good job, keep it up. You want to see more extension on my burpees? Give me a spec. Give me a specification, Cookie. It's people like you that use these. Dude, don't do this to people. Unless you can give me a specification, unless you can tell me a spec, give me an absolute terms. How many inches off the ground? What do you mean by full extension? What, like, some people use these arbitrary terms to bully other people. And yeah, it's not cool. And if you're doing it to me, I think you're doing it to all your friends, all your family. So Cookie, do not be that person. Do not be that crab. Do not be that crab in the bucket. Trust me, guys, I see these patterns all over the place. It's like, give me more extension. What does that mean? Percentage-wise, is it percent more? Is it 1 more inch? Is it 2 more inch? Is it proportionate to your height? Is it proportionate to your weight, to your gender? Yeah, guys, do not let people like this Cookie guy intimidate you on your fitness journey. If you're in the arena and you're doing stuff, do not let people like Cookie take you off the path. People like this shouldn't matter at all, ever. 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 It's not the critic who counts. It's the man and the woman in the arena. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I want to see a little bit more extension. Fail. 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 You know, I've only done 180 burpees so far. Just 180. How many have you done, Cookie? How many have you done, Cookie? How many have you done, Cookie Monster? No, but guys, you know, the other thing I'm trying to do here, guys, is I'm trying to give you the tools. I'm trying to give you the tools to let you know how to handle people. Like, you just need to have conviction in what you're doing. And guess what? If you can't do a push-up yet, cool, do them on your knees. Like, just do them on your knees. And don't let anybody tease you about it. Do not let people tease you about it. Like, if that's the level that you're at right now, cool. If you can't even do that, no problem. Like, no problem. Like, do a push-up against the wall. Here, I'm gonna show you guys. Look, you can't do a push-up on your knees. Look, just find the wall. Take a step back. Those are push-ups. Those are allowed. Those are allowed. Guys, you just got to meet yourself. And if somebody points at you and laughs at you like, oh, you can't do a push-up. You're like, I can't do a push-up yet. I can't do a push-up yet. I'm going to get there. Guys, you can't let people shame you, because if you can't do a push-up on your knees, you got to do those. Like, there's no way around it. That's what you got to do. That's where you got to get started. And if you don't do that, guess what? You're never going to get out of that spot. So I'm trying to give you guys the coverage. I'm trying to give you the permission to cut these people out of your life. I'm trying to give you the permission to ignore these people and don't let it get to you. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I say these things. That's why I focus on the trolls sometimes. Because guys, people have shamed me. I've lost probably 10 years of my life because of society telling me certain things like, oh, you're doing girl push-ups. Nah. I lost 10 years of my life and I don't want you. I don't want you guys to lose 10 years of your life. So that's why I stream. That's why I do this. Guys, Do Hard Things is not about just like helping out the elite people. No, Do Hard Things is a mindset. It's a mindset that says, I'm gonna get a little better than it was yesterday. And if you happen to be here, great. You can go a little bit higher. If you happen to be down here, great. You can get up here, right? That's the idea. It's the continuous improvement, getting 1% better every single day. That's what this channel is about. I don't care if you're a man. I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care if you're a grandma. I don't care if you're unless you're NJS. I don't care if you're a grandma. I don't care if you're Lily the Warrior who's 11. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Guys, I'm gonna pin this message. He's gonna like that I'm giving him attention. I'm gonna pin this message, guys. Just because 80% of his comments are basically this. It's like busting chops. It's okay, but when every single message is this, it's like, Cena. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna give Cena all the attention in the world. So someone is saying, can you focus on the positive? Check my message above, please. So he or she says this, and the next message is, oh my God, that pelvic thrust. Then the next message, this is bad for your back, LOL. How the fuck is that a positive message? What the? You're telling me, your words. Can you focus on the positive? Check my message above, please. Then your next message is, oh my God, that pelvic thrust. Then your next message is, that is bad for your back, LOL. You're telling me that that's a positive message? Seema? No, it's not funny. No, you're being a hypocrite. It's a direct contradiction, like a direct contradiction. You are literally worse than the trolls. You are literally worse than the trolls. You think you're holier than thou, and you literally start making fun of my form. You literally start telling me something, LOL. Jesus, you're worse than the trolls. Jesus. And now you're proud about it? See, chill. Just say you were wrong. Just say you were wrong. Just say you were wrong. Just say, hey, Rich, yeah, you're right. Sorry. You know, I was actually going to give you advice. You say you're 3 weeks sober. Any advices for more intense workouts? 3 weeks sober, working out every day, cardio and push-ups, diet on point. Any advices? You're welcome. What the? Okay, so Cena, I already know your problem. You have a weak mind. You have a very, very weak mind. You're not a disciplined person. You want feedback? You want feedback, Cena? You have a very weak mindset. You're not a very disciplined person. You're a person that conforms to what society is telling you. This is what I'm picking up on what you wrote. Just what you wrote. Like, you like to preach, but you don't actually like to do what you say you preach. I don't think you're actually dedicated. I think you're having a spurt of motivation. And yeah, I think you're having like a 1 or 2 week or 3 week of like, hey, this is fun. I'm doing this every single day. Yeah, so my advice to you is to trust the process. If you're eating right, if you're working out every day, if you're listening to your body, if you're drinking your water, then you just gotta be patient and trust the process. That's it. And that's how your mind gets more resilient. But you asked me for my advices. My observation is that you have a very weak mind, but don't worry, that's not a genetic thing. You can be better. How do you get better? Start doing something hard every day, get 1% better, do it for a long time. Those are my advices. And if you're telling me to focus on the positive, then I would highly suggest that you be a positive person yourself and not be overly critical. If you want to say something about my form, ask a question. Be like, hey, Rich, I noticed that you're doing this pelvic thrust thing, but no, you have to make fun of me. You're trying to make fun of me. You're putting LOL. You're trying to shame me. You're trying to be a funny guy. Right after you say, oh, you got to be more, you got to focus on the positive. You got to focus on the positive. Bro, if you want to focus on the positive, be a good example of being a positive person. That's it. So someone is saying your 4 is terrible. Bro, your grammar is terrible. Wanna now. Bro, literally, if you're going to come at me and be mightier than thou, you better at least type it right. You better at least type it correctly. Jesus, your 4 is terrible. Your English sucks. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, guys, more burpees. Oh, he's calling me insecure now? No, you got caught with your pants down. That was pretty embarrassing, bro. Wanna now, if you wanna be honest, bro, that's kind of embarrassing. That was really embarrassing. You're calling me out on form and you can't even spell. That is pretty embarrassing. That is pretty embarrassing, bro. They're trying to advice is basic beach says LMFAO. They're trying to come at you with their advices. Dude, that is funny. Double D, you clearly missed the messages where people wanted to get my advices. Double D. Oh my goodness. You know, I'm almost compelled. Obviously, thank you, Slayer, for your back-to-back super chats. Appreciate that. We always appreciate that. But bro, instead, why don't you just become a member? Like, that's how much it costs to be a member. Why don't you just get that little badge? Oh no, I think Ian doesn't want you to have that badge. No, that's a good point. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the super chat. Dude, this is funny, Marissa. Dude, Marissa, she's got jokes, man. Marissa's got jokes. Dude, Marissa's got jokes. It says, thanks, Slayer, for offsetting your hater footprint. You know, guys, like, do you guys know about carbon? You guys know about carbon credits? You guys know about carbon credits? So basically, like, if you're a polluter, so we've learned from Cena that not only is Cena not to, we learned from Cena that not only does Cena have a very weak mindset, we learned that Cena, guys, was I right about Cena, by the way? Remember I told you that Cena thinks Cena's very important, and Cena has these rules that Cena doesn't even follow? Didn't I tell you this? Guys, I'm pretty good at reading people from a few words. Literally, Cena thinks Cena's so important that Cena has to spam a question because Cena is way more important than the rest of you guys. I have to read Cena's comment because Cena is way more important than every single one of you guys in the chat. You see, guys, I had a very good read on Cena. So Cena suffers from having a very, very, very weak mindset. Very weak mindset. Cena needs her hater footprint offset now. There's not an option in the world, Marissa. I think the maximum super chat is $500, and I don't even think that's enough to offset the hater that's coming from Cena. I don't think it's enough. We've actually had a Ricker 182. Thank you, brother. He popped in twice into the chat and just donated $500 on 2 separate days. It's crazy. I'm at 220, guys, so we got 1.5 sets left. I know today's going a little slower, but you guys seem to want it. You guys seem to really, really want it. So I'm taking my time today. We're chilling, we're hanging out. And guys, if you guys are enjoying any of this, if you guys are liking the troll roast, then double tap that screen. If you guys are getting any inspiration, any motivation, anything, double tap that screen, guys. We like to get over 100 likes on these little mini streams that we do for the burpees. Yeah, this device here, it's a mechanical tally counter. That's how you can find it on Amazon. A pack of 4 costs you $10. It's a very reliable, super reliable way of keeping track of your reps. I highly recommend it. It's $3, right? $3, this little device. It goes a long way. Yeah, the pitch counter is a little different. So there's another device that's called a pitch counter that literally goes like on a finger, or kind of like, I don't know how it gets attached, but it kind of goes here. So you can still use your hand, and then you can, so there's a few different, but this one is called the mechanical tally counter. But yeah, there's a pitch counter. There's a few different things that you can use. All right, next set of burpees, guys. Next set of burpees. Let me pause the chat right there. Woo, 240. Yo. Hey guys, Slayer wants to bless some people, so I'm pinning his message. Slayer wants to offset his hater mentality footprint. He literally wants to bless people, so I'm pinning it. I'm pinning it for whatever reason. I'm pinning it to so his wife doesn't come after just me. So his wife comes after everybody in this chat. That's so funny. Oh man. Guys, don't fall for the scam. He's gonna transfer $1,000 and he's gonna say, oh, I accidentally transferred $1,000. We all know that scam, guys. Don't fall for it. Oh, this is how he builds up his bank so he could super chat me. Cookie Slayer says, Slayer sent me $500 for services rendered. What does that mean, brother? What does that mean? What does it mean for services rendered? All right, guys, what do I have to do? 8, right? I have to do 248. All right, so I got 8 more to go. 8 more, and the live stream is over. That's it, guys. That is it. Ooh. Ooh. All right, y'all. That was a little bit of a longer stream than what we're used to, but it's okay. Sometimes we move a little faster, sometimes we move a little slower. It's all good, it's all good. The only thing that matters, guys, is that we do this every day. We do it every day, guys. 365. So this is literally two challenges that I do every day. This year, one of them's a burpee challenge, one of them's a push-up challenge. So I've done about 30,000 burpees this year through the burpee challenge. And well, probably 31,000 at this point. And we're gonna keep on doing it until December 31st. So I'm done with 3/4 of the year, but in terms of volume, I'm only about halfway done with the volume. So what does that mean? It means that every day is getting very, very hard, harder and harder and harder, but we do hard things here. So I knew this going in. I knew that the last quarter of the year was gonna test everything about me. And we're being tested every single day. So I'm doing the burpee challenge, I'm doing the push-up challenge. If you guys wanna tune into the push-up challenge, that happens in 9 hours, exactly 9 hours. Exactly 9 hours, so that's a fun stream. That's the stream that gets up to 350,000 views. So if you haven't checked that one out, definitely check that one out. That's the fun one. This one's more like a more intimate Q&A, hang out, spread some knowledge, spread some motivation. The other one is about getting after it, being the man in the arena. That is it, guys. All right, so thank you to my moderators. We had 2 moderators. Let me give some advices. To you guys, my moderators. So we got Daddy Eduardo, who always gives advices of everybody's redeemable. And then we have Robert Castillo, who always gives advices about being the buffalo. So why the buffalo? Because the buffaloes, when the storm comes, they don't run away from the storm. They go directly into the storm. Because why? Because they're gonna tolerate the pain. They're gonna lean into the pain, but they're gonna make it to the other side of the storm faster than everybody else who's running away from it. So that's why Robert Castillo says, be the buffalo. And we had MX here pop in here. He's getting after it. He's studying to be a doctor. He's in the middle of exams, so he's popping in here and there. And then we got some members here. I don't know all my members, but I see Ian here in the chat. And then my top fans, we got Slayer. As much as I don't want to say that, Slayer is the top fan of the stream. We got Daddy Eduardo number 2. We got Scooby Snack number 3. And then we're gonna go down to number 4 because, dude, I just saw your full handle. Number 4 is a basic beach. We got a basic beach as number 4. Thank you guys for being the top fans of this stream. Oh man. Congratulations on being the top fans of the stream. Let's go, guys. So guys, I'll see some of you guys in 9 hours. Hopefully I see some of you guys in 9 hours. But if I don't see you, Guys, as we're going into the weekend, I want to remind you that average people do average things on the weekends. The average people do average things on the weekends. So if you want to be exceptional, if you want to be above average, you got to do hard things every day, especially on the weekends. This is where we create more space between everybody who's average and everybody who's exceptional. But again, remember, do hard things 1% better every single time. Do it for a long time, especially on the weekends. And that's it, guys. So if I don't see you guys, have a good day. Have a good night. Do hard things every single day. See you guys in 9 hours.